have 4 directors from Region 6. Region 6 comprises of Nyamira County and Kisii County. The factories we will present, there are 14 in number. Nyamira has 8, and Kisii has 6 factories. Now there is a resolution we are going to read here on what has been happening in the media, which you have been covering. The resolution of the directors for the KTDA managed tea factories in Region 6 during the meeting held on 27th, today, at Dara's Premier Hotel Kisii. The directors from Region 6, that is Zones 10 and Zone 11, they deliberated on the moisture content deducted from tea farmers on the delivery of their tea leaves to the respective factories, which has participated to negative publicity. The directors, after long discussions, resolved as follows. 1. That Mr. Ken Kaburi, who claims to represent Region 6, was not elected during his second term as director to the Tea Board of Kenya, as provided in the Tea Act 2020, and hence is not representing the interests of the farmers in Region 6. This implies that he is illegally in office as a director or in Tea Board and therefore lacks legitimacy. 2. Farmers to be sensitized on the moisture content to counter negative publicity which has been appearing in the press recently by Mr. Kaburi. Thirdly, the KTDA managed tea factory directors resolved that the tea factories and farmers are not represented in Tea Board, given that he was not subjected to the election process as provided by the Tea Act 2020. They resolved and hereby petition the Tea Board of Kenya to initiate election for the region to elect a representative to the Tea Board in accordance to the provision of the Tea Act within 14 days, failure to which we seek legal redress. Therefore, number 4, there shall be a scheduled meetings which our directors will be meeting frequently to deliberate on issues affecting tea farming in the region. 5, the directors appeal to the government to consider reversing the implementation of the tea levy, which is of 0.8%, which is too heavy to the farmers and making our teas less competitive in the market. That's giving the countries like Uganda, Rwanda, and other tea-producing countries to their advantage. And we find our teas being not sold in the market since it will not be competitive.
To state that it's very unfortunate for Mr. Ken Kaburi, who was not elected by the directors, to say negative things about tea farming in our region, which is Kisii and Nyamira. Our 14 tea factories use international standards of management, and we are fully satisfied by ISO standards. The government does periodical audits, and we are fully compliant. So what Mr. Kaburi has said is just political. He wants to get advantage of our farming community, and we should denounce it with all the forces that can be. The issue of moisture content is not there. What is normally there is that for every bag there is a tier weight. And that is what Mr. Kaburi is trying to say, that we are corrupt, we are not stealing, we are running our factories well, and our aim as directors is to ensure that the farmer gets the maximum benefit, which we are trying to do in an environment which is very harsh.
will sign a resolution which will be forwarded to the relevant authorities